Hello, Steve. Today is Thursday, April the 24th. And I just finished watching my San Jose Sharks not sweep the LA Kings. So bring on Game 5. In all honesty, in spite of the result I wasn't too happy with, today's game against the Kings and the Sharks was quite entertaining to watch. Both teams were just peppering shots at each other, and I'm getting the feeling that they don't really like each other very much. As for some of the other series, there's a lot of series tied 2-2, so we might be getting quite a few Game 7s this year. Which of course means a very exciting first round. As for the NBA playoffs, things are getting even crazier. While the NHL playoffs are year to year predictably unpredictable, the NBA playoffs are the opposite. It's usually quite predictable how it's going to go down. But so far, this playoffs has been a weird anomaly. There's only 2 series so far where the team that was favored at the beginning has actually taken advantage. And that would of course include the Miami Heat, who are up 2-0 in their series, as well as the Los Angeles Clippers, who just won tonight. But at the end of tonight, the number 1 seed in the East, the Indiana Pacers, and the number 2 seed in the West, the Oklahoma City Thunder, both trail their series 2-1. And a loss in Game 4 will put their playoffs in serious jeopardy. One of the things to note about the NBA is that the home team has a significant advantage over the road team. And if you don't believe me, look at the NBA standings and take a look at the home records compared to the road records. So with that in mind, the teams that are down 2-1 and on the road are in serious trouble. I was also really happy that the Dallas Mavericks pulled out an improbable win over the San Antonio Spurs in their building. Game 3 goes down Saturday in Dallas, and if Dallas ends up pulling out a win, they could put another top-ranked team in serious jeopardy. As for my progress in the intense optimization problem known as Drive to the Finals, I'm actually doing pretty well. I've picked a player from almost every series so far, and I haven't overbet on any of the teams. I'm pretty much well prepared for all the unpredictability that may come in the next couple days. And with all the important dates and milestones that you talked about happening last weekend, a really important one happened for me today. And that is, I ran my 50th mile. Which means I'm 10% of the way towards my goal. But of course at this point of the year I'm going to really have to pick it up soon. I enjoyed hearing your thoughts in your last video about the craze over vinyl records. I myself have never purchased a vinyl record, but I think your analysis is spot on. I have contemplated purchasing a vinyl album or two of some of my favorite albums of all time. And the reasons I've considered doing so are exactly what you talked about in your last video, and that being something authentic and real that you can hold on to. And more of a collectible item instead of a premium listening experience. But I still haven't decided if I ever am actually going to pull the trigger on buying one. Another interesting milestone happened last Monday, and I forgot to talk about it in my last video. And let me just say, when's the last time you've seen one of these? I actually found a Tim Hortons in Ottawa that still somehow had roll-up-the-rim cups. And from that roll-up-the-rim cup, I won my first coffee of the year. See? Gagné une café. And I'm pretty sure that'll go down as the latest roll-up-the-rim win ever. Finally, on to Battleship. You just recently sunk my submarine, and your last shot was another hit. What are the odds of that? Today, I'm going to make my shot F10. I need a hit pretty soon just to keep pace. So with all that said, go Sharks and go Mavericks.